and they don't understand why suddenly it's become very, like, you know,
I see.
like, everybody seems to have it, if you know what I mean. So obviously it's like, I can't, but obviously, like, you're saying you're suppressing. What coping mechanisms have you got to suppress? Because obviously, as you can see, it's really hard for me to try and it's a fidget toy. Okay, because it's very, very hard for me to, like,
no, yeah, this is why I'm having this. Trust me.
Yeah.
This is why I'm having this. Plus, it's also helping everything else because I'd probably be smashing things up right now, and I'm really trying not to.
No, fine. But like, and also, like, if we're going down the route of tics, when I can't. It's very rare to get diagnosed with Tourette's at a late age. Like, you know, I was tested from the age of 11 upwards, like, because there was many things. But like, fuck me. Sometimes I lose my train of thought. Right, so yeah,
it's fine.
like,
it's fine.
functional tics. That's what I was getting to. I was getting to functional tics, functionality, and all that lot. With regard to functional tics, for some reason, so we're going to refer Tourette's to organic tics, which is something in the brain, because Tourette's is an actual neurological default. It's a change. It's a DNA makeup change of the brain. Whereas, you know, functional tics isn't. And I will say that, like, with functional tics, a lot of people don't have the premonition that people with Tourette's have. So the premonition, or the aura, I want to say, is like, we can feel it building up. I spoke to you about this, and people with functional tics don't normally feel that because it is a mental health disorder. It is normally a spur of the moment thing. So when you're really nervous or really sort of like stressed, it can just exacerbate it a whole. Like, so I'm trying to pinpoint what's truth and what's, because fine. The thing that's really aggravating me, Alfie, and I really need to say it again, and I can't stress enough, is that me and many others for years have advocated for people to fuck off, accept us, and for people to sort of accept the disorder, not see it as that comical thing on TV, and everything like that. And then suddenly, because of a few screen grabs or screen recordings from your live, we're forfeiting the backlash for that. And it's
That's not fair. That's not fair.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
So,
it isn't at all.
Yeah.
Even when things are taken out of context as well, because everyone knows that clearing the throat yesterday, I was talking like this up here, you know, and I was just clearing my throat, and I was doing funny voices.
Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse.
Because I was doing funny voices, like, no, it's okay, don't worry, bless you, it's absolutely fine. I was doing a low voice, go like, yo, hello, down here, and then I was going up here, like, ah! Like, I was doing, like, you know, my whole range,
hello, I'm
and
Mickey Mouse.
I was clearing my throat and stuff, so, you know, I was just, you know, it's just, at the end of the day, you know, I hope everyone knows that. Like, I will be making a video of that because I'm just so sick of people taking things out of context and then getting that screen grab, as you say, when it's not even that. Because I wasn't even mentioning that. And I can vouch for a fact that was not a tic, that was just me doing, like, clearing of the throat. Even though it's a sudden movement, people move their hands to do that, you know. People, like, they do that, and they shrug their shoulders like that, you know. Like, oh, I'm going to go and perform, you know. Or, excuse me, I'm going to do this, you know. That's all I want to say. That all I ask people is to understand every move I make, that I mean with genuine love. I don't mean it with shit. You know, I've been through bullying in school, and I mean that with the truth. Even fucking people who make lives about me, who have been to school with me, know for a fact I got fucking bullied and beaten up. Someone betted a fiver once to beat me up, and it happened. Someone gave someone a fiver to beat me up.
Yeah, see,
I got beaten up.
I don't like bullying, but then, obviously, on the other hand, I've got your followers attacking and bullying people now that genuinely have disorder.
Exactly, and that's what I don't condone. I do not condone that. And I say this with my fucking finger right now. Stop bullying people. Of any sort. Anyone. Stop bullying. Including me. And everyone else. Stop it.
I personally think that you need to probably take more than a week's break away from live stream, personally, because this would be way too much for me, and like, I'm already bricking it because it's at 3.3k, and
I don't know how
I've
the fuck I'm
never
holding it up. That's what I say. How the fuck am I
like
holding this up?
and my brain is fucking going skewy. But so what you're saying now is like just like, but okay. Let me ask. So what about the people that have genuinely hung out with you that have never seen your tics, that have never seen tics, never seen anything expressionate of it?
The only people I've hung out with, and this is quite sad to say, I haven't hung out with many people. That's the truth. I've only hung out with Jack. I've only hung out with Chelsea, Jade, Mum. That's it.
What about mamakaz though? When you went to see mamakaz?
Oh, her. So I think I did do something, and who knows? I probably did it by accident, like without knowing. You know, I may have ticked. Like
that's usually how tics work. You don't know it's going to happen.
Exactly.
Yet. Like,
that's what I mean.
Like,
so, I said sorry. I literally apologized after as well, and that was off live. That was off live. I didn't want to broadcast it. I didn't do any of that. Yeah. I said sorry as well, because I don't know what fucking happens sometimes. It doesn't, it's spontaneous, as you said. It doesn't, that's why I'm using this. So I apologise, but she made it seem to be huge. She has lied quite a lot about things, and I'm not gonna come at her for it, but she's lied.
Well, I don't know mamakaz personally to say that she's lying, to say that she's telling the truth, or
I don't
anything
know her
like
personally,
that.
but I know for a fact she says lies about my mum, and that's the truth. She said lies about my mum, and that's a fact.
Okay, okay. I'm not wanting to go.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. We're going to stop there. We're going to stop right there because I don't want to talk about someone else.
I don't know mamakaz. I don't know your personal friendship.
I don't want to be involved with her anymore. That's what I want her to leave me the fuck alone. Is all I ask.
Okay. Cool. But it's only because I'm asking because like everybody that knows you personally other say than your mum or people that like did George notice that the tics kind of stopped after a while when you were with him, or what did he do to help you?
I wasn't really hanging out with George much because he was only there for like a week and I wasn't really nervous, except when someone called me a tranny outside my window, and that's when I got a bit.
Okay, yeah, that's a nasty word to say.
Exactly. Sorry, I use that word as like a thing, as like I own that word, so it doesn't insult me. So I just say it a lot. So if someone calls me it, I'm not offended anymore.
Yeah. What about the podcast? Because obviously I know it sounds really horrible, but like I've done research to see what's going on because I need to know what's going on. Like,
of course, yeah, that's fine.
Like,
so it only happens when I'm really nervous. So like on the podcast, I wasn't nervous at all. Like when I go in front of a camera and perform, I'm not nervous. It's weird. I can go on stage and sing without doing anything. I'm not nervous. It's like I don't get that nerve as like it's usually when I'm scared. And when I'm really nervous, is when it happens. So, like, when someone called me a tranny outside my window, that was one of the reasons. When someone said things about me, that was one of the reasons, And so it happens when I'm excited as well. Usually when I'm really excited. So, like, if I was going to go see Wicked, oh my God, don't even. I get crazy.
So how do you deal with that? Like you say, your tics, if they yeah, I'm on about like when you go see Wicked and that, because when I go to the cinema, I normally have to go to a later viewing because there'll be less people in there. I won't feel so hemmed in. Like, how do you deal with that then? If your tics are going mad in the theatre, because I've only been to the theatre once since mine have exploded.
No, it's fine. So the thing is with theatre is that I don't think about the people there. I think about the show more. So like when I go there, I tend to wait in my seat when it's interval. I wait until everything's like sort of cleared up. So like I wait until usually like the end sometimes to get an ice cream or anything like that, just to make sure I don't get in a line, because it does get a bit like, oh god, I don't like that. So I cannot stand. I hated it when I went into the tube, right? And then like when the tube's packed, and it's like the tube is like rush hour, I had to get out the train because that was way too much for me. I can't deal with that. That's the kind of crowd I can't deal with. Like that kind of crowd, like the tube where it's all crowded and you're like this. Fuck that. Sorry. but I can't do that. No. With theatre, it's much more open. There's bigger spaces to walk around. So if I wanted to go somewhere peaceful, I could just go to like a bench or like a chair, or go to an usher. So I know there's a lot of things there. And the music itself, it's weird because I do get a headache. I get a headache. I generally, every show I go to, I get some sort of headache. And I don't know why. It's not just... It happens at Wicked. I love the show as much as I fucking love it. It's my favourite thing in the entire world. I get pain in my head. And then I get, like... I don't know why. Because I kind of get lost in the story. I guess I just forget. And then when I go out, I have the worst headaches ever. Then I have to get a paracetamol after that. I've always said.
Yeah, I don't like crowded places. So like I went to theatre for the first time in 9 years with my boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause we've been together 9 years. It's the first time I went to the theatre with him, and I was so nervous that I was going to heckle the people that I actually had to physically get up, tell the people on my on the road that I was on, sorry if you hear any noises. I've got Tourette's and all that lot. And then I had to go and physically tell somebody to tell them that if they hear me heckling, it's not, I'm not telling them, but, and it's sort of like the same, like you go out in public a lot, a lot of people do. I personally can't, like I say, I run a turtle rescue from home because
God bless you.
If I was to go out, when I had a dream job and I ended up in hospital for 2 weeks, and I lost that dream job due to me not being, I want to say, not responsible with time, but because my Tourette's got so bad, I felt, and the manager felt at the time, that, they couldn't rely on me. That was it. They couldn't rely on my time. And then, so I literally go to I leave my front door, put my headphones in, go to the gym, possibly Poundland afterwards or Primark, and then home. That's literally it. I don't talk to no one. Going clubbing gives me, I really, really want to go out, but you go clubbing a lot and that, but that really gives me, hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. It gives me sort of real anxiety, just to think that, I used to, but I can't now.
No, bless you. Because what happens with me is, I can go to clubs, even though I'm scared to, but I've had no friends growing up, right? So I've always really wanted to make friends, but the thing is with me, I'm so awkward in conversations. I think everyone has seen this on live stream. When I go live with people, I can talk to you because we spoke, and I know you now. But when I saw someone new, I'm like, hi, how are you? What do I say next? How do you, do you know what I mean? It's like, hi, how are you? And they say, how are you? And I'm like, oh, good. What do you say next? Because I don't think. So I'm like, I say goodbye after that. And then I never make a friend. I never do. And I always struggle. I've always done that in school. And when I was little, I lied to impress people. I lied to impress because I didn't fit in. I wanted someone to be like, oh, okay, interesting. I wanted the attention because I had no friends in school. I had no friends. I was bullied all the time. People beated me up. People bullied me because I was gay at the time. I wasn't out trans. I was don't say that live. I was...
No.
Something happened. Really bad to me. And my mum has been through all this with me. Sorry, Mum, but you've been with me through this whole thing, Yeah. No, I know. But
I mean, it's good to have a good family network around.
Exactly.
It took my mum a good while to come to terms that there was something wrong with her boy. She didn't want to know if I had a tick attack. She'd end up just, I know it sounds horrible, she would ignore it. And I'd be left in pain for hours because she didn't want to know that, she just, now she's the most loving person in the world, and I cannot ever fault her or my mum or my dad, or my partner, and my friends and my sister. I've got a nephew that's turns 3 in May, and he doesn't even blink at my Tourette's or my tics because he just knows me as Uncle Ryan. That's all I am. And it's actually nice to have somebody come into the world that just knows me as me, and you know, they don't give a shit about what's going on inside my head. Right, and I just want to say, because it keeps coming up, the Tesco tick, again, is another video that has been taken out of context to use the word faking tics or faking Tourette's, which is then just fucking up everything else, because you were acting in that video, if I was correct.
I literally was. I was doing, thank you for shopping at Tesco, and I was doing like a Karen thing and everything.
Yeah, because...
I was being a cash machine, basically, because, you know, like, when they say thank you for shopping at Tesco, there's a cash machine you go to, and it says, it's like a voice, and I was just doing that to add atmosphere to the background, because it's like,
hi, I'm Mickey Mouse.
So, basically, that's basically, like, you know, like, that's what I was doing, and everyone knows that. I was being a chav, I was being a Karen, I was being... Everyone knows that, so the Tesco thing was completely taken out of context. A million.
And I will say now, like, you've just said that you would lie about things to fit in, right?
Yeah.
Can you now see, from my perspective, like, as soon as you said that, I thought to myself, one of my lizards just jumped at the glass.
No, it's fine, of course, absolutely.
Made me fucking shit my pants. What are you doing? Nodding. Cool. But yeah, no, so, like, you said about, like, you lied to fit in, and obviously when you were ticking round about the time that you met George was when there was an influx in people with tics and Tourette's coming onto TikTok, and
I didn't know
that is...
actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you, just in case you didn't.
I didn't actually know
it came to the point... Yeah, that's all right, that's fine. I'm just saying, for everybody else in context, the reason why I found it funny is because there is a phenomenon. It's kind of calmed down now. Wow. Like, there is a phenomenon that's called the TikTok tics. They don't understand and they don't know why. And it was mainly a lot of young girls were getting, like, Tourette-like symptoms. And I just want to say, before anybody says it, Nicole and Jodie were way before the lockdown, because it's happened during lockdown. And a lot of people attributed it to stress, and a lot of them have become functional, but to the point where it was like, it was called TikTok tics, and everybody was branded with, you're faking it for attention. And that was even with people with Tourette's, that, you know, it's things like that like, it just kind of strikes me odd a little bit, that's all. Then obviously, like I said, I'm 28, you're 19.
Yeah, I just turned it.
Yeah, I've been on the planet like 10 years old, like, you know, 10 years more than you, and I like to sniff things out, as it were. So, like, but it's you've got to understand, like, I keep saying you, but it's not just you. I want to reiterate, it's the whole, everybody that's watching. You've got to understand the damaging effect of saying that, like, a twitch is Tourette's, or, you know, it's just horrible. That's all I want to say.
You know what? I want to say this. Thank you so much for educating me. I'm really kindly in DMs. Honestly, because I wasn't educated on it. I wasn't, and you know, I shouldn't have assumed that I had it. I shouldn't, and I really apologise for that. And Sarah, seriously, thank you so much for coming in, being a sweetheart, and being really kind and messaging me, and not having it out for me. You know, it's really nice to have that.
Well, I can't go fake claiming because I'm against people fake claiming, so I can't say genuinely to you now, and I can't say it to your face or behind your back. It is fake. It's just odd to a lot of people.
Yeah, no, of course, and that's fine, absolutely. But you know, I'm going to the doctors with that, and I won't be saying that out loud,
exactly.
You know, so
and that's where then this needs to, like, I want to say now, well, this needs to stop. Not you, but like everything with the TikTok needs to stop, because it's like I say, it's damaging the community a lot, and we need to move forward with this. And I think this is something that if you tick on live, you tick on live, it don't matter, right? And then, like, yeah, I just want to say, like, just keep things that are private. I've got like issues that are private that nobody knows on here that I won't want anybody to know. But
I'm
like,
very open. I think that's what my
yeah,
problem is as well. I'm an open person, so I don't know why, but I can't help it sometimes. Maybe because I just want people to understand me more, but
it's called
I don't.
oversharing, and a lot of people do that to fit it, like try and explain their point. And I guess you're at a point where you're frustrated, like and into you want to try and get your opinion across, which is what I genuinely wanted to happen today.
Thank
Like
you
I
so
wanted,
much because that's really helped me a lot. Like you're calming me down. I feel safe. I feel happy. I feel good. And it's been really, it's really good so far. Thank you, because
yeah,
you're not attacking me. You're actually addressing the situation as a whole, not just me, because that's what
yeah.
it felt like.
Well, I
Everyone
mean,
was, yeah.
I want to say you're not my first rodeo sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like
No, yeah.
there's so I like but yeah. So with moving forward, what do you think that you could say or do that could positively,
Well, all I ask is for stop people making videos about me about ticks, because when I literally did the clearing the throat yesterday, I wasn't even mentioning anything about it. That's the truth. I was singing, I was doing my thing, I was talking, I was actually calling people beautiful, I was doing like really positive things, and all of a sudden I end the live stream, I'm like, oh okay, that was a good live. I actually am happy with that yesterday, and then I go onto my For You page, all of a sudden they're clearing the throat, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I literally didn't even mention it whatsoever, and
yeah.
that's all I ask is for people to watch me properly. If you are that interested in me and you see videos of me and you judge me that quick, watch me properly on my live streams and you will see a major difference in me.
But
Trust me, I swear this on my heart. If you watch the if you have time of day to watch the whole live with me, you will see for a fact that I'm a good person, that I don't mean shit. I call people beautiful. I am all about being yourself, 100%. And people know that who are here in my live streams, who have watched me for ages. I'm all about it 1,000,000%. And it's just the bullies on this app, the cancel culture, the people making it more dramatic than it fucking is. And people saying that, there's a perfect example. What was it? My hat. Do you remember the hat got stolen video? That was an act. I said that on live before. I said I'm gonna do an act and show you and show you, how people get views on TikTok. And I said,
Okay.
so I was like, oh my god, guys, my hat got stolen.
See, I literally thought your hat got stolen. So
Exactly.
I'm like, do you know what I mean? Because I didn't see the live, I saw the snippet, and this is a problem. Snippets are shit. Like, you need the context.
Yes, that's all I want. That's all I ask for is context. All I want is people to have context and to have a real viewing on my live streams and to have people who have watched me for ages. Because yesterday, I thought the live went well. I was calling people beautiful, kind. And everyone's beautiful. I think everyone deserves to be called beautiful. And if they're kind and they have a good heart and they don't hurt anyone, of course. Everyone's beautiful and everyone's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But it's just the hate accounts, the people who want to drag me down, are actually trying to do this by making snippets of me, by making things about me, and then going on to make extremely false accusations against me, which I have let the police know about, by the way. Let that know. So I'm getting things sorted off camera. I'm actually helping myself. I've gotten things referred. I'm helping myself. I've done things. I've had 3 baths this week. I'm helping myself. And I'm happy that I'm helping myself as well, because that little break did help a bit. It's just, when I was on live yesterday, it's just, people in the live stream, and I went to my Discord right after, they said, Elphaba, why is there like a video of you, like, going around about the clearing the throat, like saying that, and I was like, I know.
Well, I mean, I know I messaged you because we did plan to do this 2 times before, and
Yeah,
we were
I'm
meant to
sorry
do this
about
tomorrow,
this.
but I was ready, and you kept going no, and I respected that. I respected that fully because I'm not gonna like pressure
I'm
someone to
literally
do
playing with this
this,
right now.
but yeah, it needs to I think it needs to be said because I did have a lot of messy messages about the whole situation for the last week or so.
No, of course.
So
I'm glad that... No, that's absolutely fine. No, it's cool. And I'm glad that we've actually opened up, and I'm glad that people probably have a more understanding now. And I hope people do.
I hope so. Yeah.
Because, you know, that's
Like,
all
I
I
hope
ask
so.
for. You know, I'm not a shit person. I'm not. Trust me. If you've known me for years... And if people actually want to be my friend, and you actually want to meet me, and you actually want to interact with me, then yes, let's be friends. Message me. I'll be your friend. Let's hang out. As long as you're not a fucking arsehole to me, we'll be fine. That's all I ask.
I'm the same. Respect me and I'll respect you back. That's all I want to say.
That's all I say.
So, like, what are you wanting to do future-wise now? So what, like...
Well,
wankers,
all I want
dickhead.
to do is voice train, transition, and do things for me. I do not give a fuck what other people think about my identity. You can fuck off with that. I am trans female and I'm proud of it.
Please, darling, what's your receipts? Betty from fucking Cams that told you it's okay to lie about having autism. Do you know what I mean? Betty from fucking Cams, darling. Well, I can't wait to fucking have a cup of tea with Betty. Do you know what I mean? Betty from... Well, Betty, my receipts are... Betty from Cams said to me that it's okay to lie about having autism. The fuck? No Cams worker does that, darling. Let's be fucking honest. I want to fucking meet Betty, babe. I want to meet Betty. Oh. Fucking hell. I'm fed up with mamakaz. Leave me alone. I'm not... You're so angry that I've exposed your bullshit. Let's be honest. You're so angry that I'm letting people know who you really are, right? The real witch is coming out of you, yeah? You are so angry that people are starting... The real people, right, are starting to realise what elpha is, what Elfie is, who she is, right? Because, you know, you cannot go around on an app where you're meant to be influencing people and having an impact on people. Half of the people that fucking watch you are below the age of fucking 18. And what message are you putting out there? It's okay to lie about mental health. It's okay to lie about having autism. It's okay to scam people and say that I'm going to fucking send money to charities and people that you know, need food, etc. and not do it. What, darling? Please. Please. Yeah? So don't fucking dare sit here and try to silence me, honey, because that's not going to happen. That's not fucking going to happen. That is not going to happen. She's lied about horrendous things on this app, and all of a sudden she goes on a live stream with some guy that has Tourette's, and it's all forgotten about. It's all okay. It's not bullshit, you know? People, wake the fuck up, darling. Wake the fuck up. Yeah, there is no tics, there is no Tourette's, there is no nothing, yeah? This is all a way to make people feel sorry for her. She's tried to reenact ever since that wig got snatched off her head, which I do not condone, which was not okay, right? She saw how many views that got her. She saw how much attention. She saw how that worked. She had tried to recreate that ever since in whatever way possible. Wake the fuck up. Open your eyes. Your eyes are closed. What generation are we living in? She has tried to recreate that ever since, whether it's been dragging it through the guy that done her hair, you know, anything she can use, she does. Anything. And that never works, so let's lie about having autism and tick. She's been fucking doing this ticking thing, which I always thought was fucking serious. She's been doing it ever since the fucking George days she was doing it. How about that then, darling? So let's forget about the 72 hours of you coming back and you pretending to cough when you was not coughing. You manipulated again, you gaslighted, and you tried to wiggle your way out and pretend you was coughing. You attempted to do your tick bullshit, right, and your lies, and then you saw the comments starting to call you out, then you switch the narrative. We're not dumb, darling. We're not dumb, hun, right? We are not dumb, yeah? You're not gonna bullshit me. There was no, oh, I'm coughing. This was not no coughing, darling, because we've never seen you do this cough before, yeah? How about you're planning to faint on live? There's so many things. Fainting on live. You know, another thing that's not to joke about, fainting on live when George was there. You know, there's so many things, not just this, that you're going to sit here and tell me that she's not a gaslighter, she's not a liar, she's not a complete fraud. Let's be honest, darling. You know? This is all for attention. This is all for attention. This is all to gaslight you guys. This is all to come back on TikTok. And she's found somebody that is which is so sad. I really, I'm so sad that this guy has obviously spoken to her off this app and she's gaslighted. She's spread her lies to. He's obviously, bless him, felt sorry for whatever fucking reason, you know, and coming here and trying to advocate for her. How about Nicole? How about Jodie? How about all these other people on this app that's been so fucking affected? And you are here right now standing on behalf of your community and allowing her to gaslight you. It's shocking. It's fucking shocking, you know? Why are you not calling out that she's sitting there fucking mocking it with a fucking fidget toy that we've never seen before, by the way, that she just fucking shipped in time for a 6:30 meeting from fucking Amazon, next day delivery. Oh, Betty gave it to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit on here and bring something to you guys if I don't come with facts, right? I've had conversations with Jack. I've had conversations with Chelsea. I've had conversations with ex-friends. I've had my own personal experiences with this person, you know? Fuck off, darling. Let's be honest. You know? We're not going to sit here and say, so many of us may feel that we have traits of something. That does not mean we have it, yeah? And let's put, you're sitting there talking about Tourette's, well, push that to the side then. How about her line about having autism? How about from 2 years ago sitting on a live stream with George making all these noises saying, oh, it's just my tics? You know, there's still evidence there. Fuck one example. Oh, guys, I have, you know, that's a lie as well. Because you've sat there on the live stream, this guy, whatever his name is, you know, and gone, oh, you know, that's taken completely out of context. What, because she said so? Because she gaslighted you off this app on fucking Insta DMs like she does with everyone else, you know? Fuck that, darling. Let's be honest. Oh, you know, how many of you, let's see, right, the real people, because we're not going to be silenced, darling. You're not going to turn comments off, because you two right now are not going to speak on behalf of all the people that you have affected with tics and without tics, right? How many of you know that the other day when she come on there the other day, that she was pretending to tick and she got caught out? Yes or no? Yes or no? It's yes or no. Simple as that. You just write yes or no. Yeah? You just write yes or no. Yeah? Because we all saw it. We're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna try and lie with what we saw. We saw what you tried to do, right? I had people watching the comments. As soon as people started to call you out, you changed the whole scripture. Do you know what I mean? I can't be the only one fucking crazy if 99% of the people are saying it, and you're there advocating and saying, well, it was just, you know, that was not caught out of context. There was no context caught out of that. She pretended to tick, right? She again done certain movements. You try to, you know, pretend and then try to cover it up quickly. We're not stupid. Do you understand? Now she's saying that she uses a pet as a comfort toy. She uses her cat as a fucking comfort toy. The same cats that you never fucking looked after and never wanted. You can't stand them. You neglected them. You couldn't be bothered with them. You couldn't clean their litter because of how bad your mental health. No, darling. You're a lazy fucking nasty human being, right? And you have lied for way too long. All of this is a lie. All of this is a lie. The reason you cannot be bothered to, you know, do the normal routines of keeping personally hygienic for 3 weeks and say that it's because of mental health. So you're painting a whole picture. I suffer with generalized anxiety disorder. I'm on 3 different medications. I'm extremely tired. At most, I may go a day without fucking showering because of how mentally drained I generally am, yeah? But, you know, majority of people that suffer with severe mental health issues do not go 3 weeks without fucking showering. Plus, you've lied about even having mental health, you know? The reason you cannot be bothered to keep clean is because of this cosplay of this person that you're so obsessed with. Because remember, if you touch water, you will burn, yeah? There was no excuse when he was in the hotel room. I sat out lovely, my fucking bought from Zara was packed there. Oh, the shower hurts my skin. It's gonna burn me. Well, you've got a bath, my darling. No, I don't want to. I can't be bothered. Yeah? I'm going off energy. I'm going off what you said. I cannot be bothered. There were your words. I cannot be bothered to do it. Yeah? I cannot be bothered. There was what it was. You cannot be bothered. Because you want to cosplay this elpha bar so fucking hard, right? Yeah? You cannot be bothered. You know? And I'm going through facts, darling. I'm going through facts. And that's that. Don't sit on here and dare use my name. Dare say, well, mamakaz has done this. No, mamakaz ain't done nothing. What the fuck have I done? This all started, for me to even open my mouth about this, let me tell you how this all started for me to even open my mouth about this. I've not badmouthed her since I met her after that fucking thing. She then decided to go on a podcast, right? You know, which I was because she was my friend, so excited to see. To then find out that, you know, on the podcast, she just demoralized me. You know, mamakaz doesn't get as much views as me. This whole friendship that she so wanted to have was all a lie. She just wanted to be better than me. She wanted to make me feel that I was less of than her. It was jealousy, and everyone saw that. Everyone saw that. It was all jealousy. There was no niceness. There was no, you know, I was being pure-hearted. I was trying to help someone. You know, I didn't say nothing bad about her. The next thing you know, she's gone on the Discord, said mamakaz is disgusting, mamakaz is horrible. This is all when I'm thinking that I'm cool. I've got no problem with her. She's a friend. Do you know what I mean? So, you know... I tried to help people. That's all I've tried to do, guys. I've tried to help people. No one would have sat in a fucking 4x4 hotel room, yeah, in a fucking Travelodge with a window that opens this fucking much, right, and been so understanding, been so compassionate, been so, you know, helpful, loving, nice. Do you know what I mean? No one fucking else would have dared, you know, picked through a head that hasn't been washed for 3 fucking weeks and try and plait it, use my makeup, do her makeup, give her clean clothes, you know, try and help her, you know, then sit there and fucking have a full English breakfast with her the next fucking day. None of you would have. Not one of you. You would have all been so much more, you know, more vocal. But I was trying to be so understanding. But you gaslighted me. That's what you did, darling. You gaslighted me, right? And, you know, also, you called me a beg the other day. You're a fucking beg. You're a beg. You're a beg. You know, mamakaz is a beg. You know, she does this for the rankings. Listen, darling, right? You've tried to actually message all my moderators. You tried to message people that kindly want to send me a gift and say, come over and gift me. I want you guys as moderators, you know? You're so jealous. You're actually jealous of me, I feel. You've sat there on a live stream and said, I'm jealous of mamakaz's eyebrows. I'm jealous of the way she looks. You've said this openly. I don't have a jealous bone in my body, you know? Oh, doing the rankings for Bex. Well, it just so... You're going to do the rankings today. You're going to do the ranking. You just said you're doing the rankings at 12 and no one has to. Well, let me tell you something. Watch how this week unfolds. Watch how this week fucking unfolds.
How's that little thing say 40% there?
And babe, please, because I'm not going to be sitting here and defend myself, please come here right now because I feel like I'm going insane. That I'm in front of 2,000 people and like I'm lying, right? Did she or did she not, when we was together, fake do this tick stuff? Yes or no?
Yes, people, man, I was right there, you lot. It's not even cap, you lot. Listen, Kaz is telling the truth, you know. You lot saw me. If you lot saw my live and her live.
Did she go, oh, it was an accident? It was just an accident?
Yeah, she's capping you lot, man.
She never did none of that.
She had no Tourette's or nothing like that, you lot.
She never said, oh, it's just an accident. My partner was there with me. I was with Dean.
Can't you lot see when shit is fake and all of that, you lot, man? Come on, man. You lot got a brain, man. Use that, people, man. Come on.
Please, and he never says anything, darling. He never says anything. I'm more upset and I've had to say something is because you've had a conversation about you, but you've used my name and said mamakaz is lying. Luckily, I had Dean there. Luckily, you know? And another thing that I find really, really concerning... Another thing I find really, really concerning, and I'm not gonna talk on it, yeah? You decide on what you guys think in the comments. You decide, right? She is now messaging people privately via Instagram DMs, right? Telling people, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not gonna be ridiculed or give my opinion on this, right? All of a sudden, after this has all gone up in the air and, you know, she's being called out, she's now telling people that she has been SA'd. Sorry, guys. Trigger warning to every single one of you guys. I've said it politely. What did you guys think about that? With no evidence, by the way. She's spreading that across Instagram DMs.
She's just doing too much now, man.
Moderators are here for witnesses. She's telling other people this. All I know is if that... This is the new narrative, by the way. This is the new thing she's telling people off the app. Yeah? This is a new thing she's telling people off the app. That's what she's telling people. Right? Moderators, yes or no? I'm not bringing people's screenshots up with this. People has messaged me and shown me messages of her saying that to people, that she has been done, that this has been done to her, right? So hang on a minute, if that has not happened to you, but by the way, this has all been going on while she's being dragged for this, right? If that has happened to you, would you not contact, if that has really happened to you, would you not contact the police? If that has really happened, because you've not done that. There's so many lies.
Now she got PTSD.
Yes or no? Again, do you know how triggering that is? I'm not gonna go into my own shit, yeah? I'm not gonna talk about my own shit. But I've been through things, just put it that way, yeah? That one genuinely stabs me, yeah? Because why are you going off this app during Instagram, you know, and talking and saying that to people? Why? You know? Why? She is using this anything, and it's so, guys, I'm so sorry to tell you. You know, she should not be on this app because it's not okay. She should not be on this app. It is not okay. It's not fucking okay. And then you're back, you know, after, oh, you called me out for being a beg only fucking 2 days ago, and CLA, you said you and mamakaz and CLA begs. I never sit around beg for nothing, darling. I do the rankings whenever I choose to, just like the 100 other fucking people, right, that do it. And to be honest, versus the 100 other fucking people, I think I'm very fucking humble when I do the rankings. And I think I'm so fucking appreciative. That's one fucking thing. I've never been told that whether it's a fucking rose, whether it's a fucking... I'm so appreciative, and I do not expect fuck all, yeah? You know? But you've sat there and said that, but now you're doing the rankings today. I'm doing the rankings. I'm doing the rankings, thank you guys. Now she's doing the rankings tonight. Do you know what I mean? If any of you fucking even